What's up, friends? So this is the dirty swirly thing that everybody's been doing. Actually, no, not this is, but today we shall dirty swirly thing. Wait. All right, very good. So leveled out our canvas already with my trusty corner thinger. And I've pre-mixed my paints. We got black, behr, premium house paint. We have gold. So this is Floetrol and Dr. P.H. Martin's India ink. And so that gives us a cool gold thing. Little gold thing. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then we got white. And white is awesome. Actually, I need to add a little bit more Floetrol. But so what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a dirty cup and then swirl that bits around for a while and see what we get up in that piece. And so if you don't know what I'm talking about or you haven't seen it, what we do is we put all the paint in one cup, and then we just, as we pour, we just swirl, and it kind of makes tree rings. And I think it sounds pretty awesome to me, so we'll see what we come up with. And I saw one person use purples. I'm not going to use purples today. I'm going to use black, gold, and white. Pretty classic colors. But this right here is a big canvas. I wish when I was starting out, I would have known that pouring on a big canvas is a little bit harder. Because it is. A little bit harder. I'm going to... Stop! Alright. There we go. Sweet. Now I don't have to bend over so far. Word. Stop! Okay, there we go. Alright, and so let's get a new cup. So we're not really looking for cells, so we're just going to do what we do. And I'm going to put all this black in, all my gold in, and then some of my white. Then I'll just cover it and save it for later. So, these paints I used earlier, so a lot of the silicone is out, but there is some in it still, and you know, it just can't be helped, because it just can't be helped. I want to make more gold, because I want the gold to stand out. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but I was like, gold is good. Moss gold. Let's do one more. There. And so in case you're wondering, all of these calligraphic inks that the Dr. P.H. Martin ones, those are all, they are all opaque. Yeah, they're all opaque. Seems like I'm having to use an awful lot of this as a pigment. Which is weird because the pigment density ratio on these is very, very high. And even compared to the acrylic inks, they're very, very high. Alright, so we got ourselves a good amount of... I didn't pour it up high because I wanted some of it to be near the surface. I know some of it just right away went down, but... And then, get us some white in here. White is a heavy, heavy color, so I gotta get this before it all sinks. Okay, good enough. It's done. So we just start pouring in a circular motion. It's kind of cool. It's making a 3D swirly bit. Maybe I need to pour slower. There we go. Okay, so if you're thinking about doing one of these, one of the tricks, pour slower, move your arms slower, circle slower. Getting a lot of black near this bottom here. Is that all we got left? Hope not, because we got a lot more to do. And what's cool, once the Floetrol dries to be completely clear. Wow, this one's got depth. That black in the middle makes it look really deep. I didn't make enough paint. See, that's why I was saying these big ones, they're actually kind of hard. I've got black. Here's my white. I have extra white. Oh! I almost dropped it. That was crazy. Almost dropped a half full thing of paint right on my desk. Pouring table thingy. Anyway, not good. So let's make up some more gold real quick before we get any further in. Do some gold. I'm doing it fast. This one's not going to be black enough. And I really messed up by not having that paint, enough of it. Here we're getting some more of the black finally. Well, it is okay. You know, it's not that I don't like the second one as much. I like it a lot. It's just different than the other one. So we'll see once we start moving this around a little bit. And there is absolutely zero overspill right now. And so my trusty rag is still growing strong. And I really do mean growing strong. Like this thing. There's more paint on it than it was standing up before I stretched it out earlier. Okay, so don't. Some more of this and maybe like coax it over there. What's that? Tons of cells. Maybe I should just use paint and water next time. It's actually a really interesting cell pattern though. kind of being a little quiet here because I'm trying to make sure this doesn't end up all messed up. So I do apologize. Usually I'm super chatty and we talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. And all right, okay, so let's start tilting back this way. Let me use this palette. You know what? I've hated corner catchers, but today, see, I hate how they smush my cells. I'm gonna have to tilt that back the other way. I do not like the movement right there. Not the movement. I don't know, actually. It's the funny thing. So, I mean, you really just got to get what you, or take what you get, because a lot of times it seems like you're going to get what you're going to get anyway, so you might as well be happy about it. Oh, man. I'm still going to try to pull this line back more towards the middle, maybe. Or here, let's tilt this way, then we'll kind of get these cells back here. So I don't mind this stretching here. I don't mind that at all. It looks kind of cool. And when it dries, it's going to be veins of gold in there, which is going to be fantastic. But the tricky thing is going to be not overstretching the paint and like getting it to do too much more than it wants to do. Yeah. Actually, that doesn't look too unnatural right there. Which is kind of funny, because it's... Well. And here we go, last one. And then we'll tilt some more, get that. All right. So, okay, thinking again, let's talk about what we would do differently. I would definitely use, see, I'm thinking now because I might have coated the whole canvas a little bit and then started working from the spin from there, so that the spin could just be whatever it wanted to be, and when it's done, it's done. Man, I really don't like the stretch of it, though. We had set, well, okay, I keep saying I really didn't like, but that's not true. What I don't like about it is I liked what we had before. It's pouring off anyway. All right, covering up these green spots, because I don't know if you remember, but this canvas was green. All right, but we're going to have to, this way. We're going to tilt it back this way because why not? Get a chance for some of these bigger stretched outer cells to recoalesce. I know they're not going to want to at all, but it's okay. Interesting for sure, though. I love these cell, the look and the pattern and the cell stuff on the right side. Left side, this side with the wiggling thumb. Okay, I gotta tilt it just a little bit more because I still have grain showing up on my bottom half. I don't know if you can hear that, but my dogs are roughhousing up there, which is funny because I have a golden retriever, and he's mixed with a poodle, so he's a golden poodle, golden poo. I refuse to say golden doodle. And the other one's a toy schnauzer. And the toy schnauzer doesn't realize that the other dog probably has like 70 pounds. No, that's an exaggeration. Probably close to 40 pounds on him. And the toy schnauzer, he doesn't sit very high. And my other dog, his name is Winston. He's not very tall, but he's not as big as he's going to be, but he is going to be huge. Okay, let's briefly talk about what we'll do next time. I think next time we'll cover the whole canvas first and then swirly on top of it. So if we did a black canvas, we could put like the white and the gold and kind of just let it do what it's gonna do over the top and let it spread how it's gonna spread. And when it decides it doesn't want to spread anymore, cool, yo, it doesn't have to. But I think this way, there was some residual silicone in the mix, and all that tilting we did not help. Like, for real though, I think it looks super cool, but it's taken a second for me to, like, adult grow on me. Adult. I just don't want this fluorescent grain to be peeking out at all anywhere. Okay, let me get you down and so you can see. I'm gonna have to be doing touch-ups as it dries but I think it's really cool that we have all these subtle layers. And now remember, this color gold is going to be like crazy gold. Hey, focus. So we'll have all those variations, and whoa, creepy face right there. Holy cow, look at those eyeballs. Okay, we're not gonna wipe this one. It was close though. Oh, there's a little baby owl. Okay, that made it up for it. But this is the part that I really like throughout here. The way the white, the black, and the gold play off each other. Probably wow, lots of really interesting, pretty cool things. Yeah, I cannot get over that face now that I see it. Do you see it too? Stop staring at me, face. Anyway. So, what did we learn? It's fun to try new things. Sometimes things don't turn out how we expected, but they're awesome sometimes. I had fun, and I'm happy you watched. And yeah, if you like experimenting, trying new things without having to worry if it's gonna hit every single time, then would you reach down and click that like or subscribe button? It really does help to have a channel, help a channel grow. And so, I mean, we've been going for a month, and so you guys, I mean, you guys are amazing. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. Like, subscribe, and tomorrow I'm getting my stuff for the genius idea. Perhaps genius, perhaps less than stellar. If it doesn't work, then it's less than stellar. But we'll see how it goes, and it could be amazing, it could be not. And so either way, we're gonna have to be good at it. I'm gonna have to be good with it. So, all right, guys, I've said enough. And I'll see you later. Bye.